Hey everyone, this is Peter 24/7 from Project Ghost with another WarDragons diary. So we're on to day 3, and I haven't progressed much in the event since we last spoke yesterday. I'll just open it up. We're still placed about the same we were yesterday. We did group together with our TA. We'll see how this round goes. But as you can see here, we're still placed in 21st. Yesterday we were 20th. But like I said, we're not putting full efforts into this event as it is a pits. And we have never really put too much effort into this event. We have a couple times, but we knew that we would not be doing too well in this event anyways this time around. So we aren't pushing too hard. Okay, so let's look at today's trading post. So, interesting. So let's look at the bottom ones, not the featured one. We got the base. So 1.4 million lumber pack for 50 sigils. I actually think this is not worth the sigils. Yes, when fortification comes up, you might get a little head start on things, not having to transfer yourself lumber or not having to farm lumber, but this is all something that you can get for free. And I don't think it is wise to be spending precious sigils on stuff that you can get just for, being a bit more active or being a bit more patient. So, by day 2 of the fortification event, there's an abundance of lumber. You can farm and get unlimited amounts of lumber if you need it. You can just wait and let your lumber mills fill up, or the team will have no issue filling the bank. So lumber, I do not think, is a wise choice to be buying with sigils. Timers, same thing. This is actually pretty good. The 3-hour timers, 15 3-hour timers, that's 45 hours for 50 sigils. I think I'm actually going to get this. I know I didn't get the ones from like yesterday and the day before, but this is cheap enough to, tempt even me into buying it. And that's only 600 sigils I'll be using ultimately to get these timers. Elemental embers. These are 200 for 250 black pearls. Definitely all over that. These black pearls, you use them to level up your perches, but there's only 3 perches and levels don't come out fast enough to keep up with the amount of black pearls that I have. So I'm not worried about that. And runes, 250 sigils for 50 chisels. You do well in the events, you can get the chisels, and they're actually available quite frequently in these whenever the trading post comes out. I don't need the chisels per se, but they do come in handy when you have something on a dragon and you want to take it off and you want to move it. So the chisels are used. If I look at a dragon, oh, it's not loading. I hate it when this happens. Well, let's see if we can see it. So let's say I have this mythic rage rune that I wanted to take off of my dragon. Let's see if I can get rid of this glitchy thing. Whenever I receive the prizes, unless I reset my game, this quite actually often happens to me. But we'll see how things go. It could be a connection issue I'm having right now. Let me try moving over a little bit. I'm in the corner of the house trying to stay away from surrounding noise. I think my game is frozen. So, like I was saying, the chisels, there's a lot of really good runes and a lot of good glyphs that you don't come by often. And as you get new dragons, you want to have those and reuse them for your better dragons, your newer dragons. And that's where you need the chisels. So I actually think if you can afford it, it's probably a good idea to get it. But you can also get chisels from other sources as well, through event points. It's just a matter of doing well in the events. So I would look at how many you have. I'm going to look at how many I have, and I'll make a decision based on that. Okay, so I have restarted my game several times, and I've been trying to get back into the game, but I haven't been able to. It keeps saying error. We are releasing a new version. Please check back later. This is very similar to what happened to many on my team when we were getting hit in Atlas and we're trying to get online to defend our castles. Very frustrating, so I'm going to have to cut this video short. I do certainly hope that someone that works at PG can see here in this video that these issues do happen quite frequently, and it does frustrate people a lot. So unfortunately I can't continue, but I will just say, yes, if you have enough sigils to do it, chisels are good, but I would look at how many chisels you have, and then look at your hunters and your warriors and or your dragons that you frequently use, and check to see if you have enough chisels to take the runes that you're going to probably use off. And then you can, and if you can afford it, go ahead and go for it. With regards to the rubies, 200 sigils for 1,000 rubies, it may or may not be worth it. Once again, if you can afford it, go for it. But I want to save up for my festive dragon, so I'm not going to. So I would like to thank everyone for watching. I do apologize for having to cut this short. I wanted to do a couple runs as well, but it looks like that's not going to happen. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Bye for now.